Public service to me is a calling that was inspired through my upbringing as a first generation Mexican American. The desire to do for the disadvantaged, the desire to overcome injustices and things that I saw my parents experience. When I learned about public service and the impact and the platform that it is, then I just connected the dots there. So really, I consider my formal training, my educational journey up to date, my professional path of taking the plunge at an early age. Adams County has a lot of leadership capital. I think there's a lot of folks that have done their part to ensure that the values of what's defined Adams don't get lost as it's experienced this much growth. You can have many times community opportunities, community challenges, but your form of government can make or break how successful you can be in that area. So I think we have found the sweet spot of how to harmonize a very engaged board with a very progressive organization and very talented staff. There's just a lot of things that Adams County has done well. Funding the public health department. I think that's a big thing. Public health has been provided in this tri-county arrangement. We're going to have the ability now to do so much more. We have a brand new set of plans, of master plans. Master plans are the concepts that create the dreams of the future. The Advancing Adams plan, the open space plan, and the mobility or the transportation plans, the community has already spoken through those plans and that involvement. Our job now is to align our budgets, our capital programs, and even consider things like our debt strategy so that we can bring those concepts to life. We don't need to rely on people's hands alone, but their heads and their heart. We need to look at the total person. We have 2,500 employees. That's a lot of horsepower, right? How do I, as a county manager, better ensure that we're integrating and creating opportunities for us to collectively multiply the talents and abilities and knowledge that we already have. What inspires me is really my children, my family. And what inspires me is that it gives me better balance. I want to also pass on values to my children. I want to give them the best opportunities that they can to be the best version of themselves. So I'm inspired by what I see in them at this early age. Folks come from all walks of life, and you have to spend time understanding folks' motivation and how to bring out the best in them. So I'm inspired by that because to me, it's kind of humbling, right? There's no playbook. There's no playbook for how you work with people. You have to approach it from a very humble and human perspective. And so for me to spend time with them and learn more about them and their unique personalities and what makes them tick, it just makes me, it gives me a different sense of responsibility. It gives me a different sense of why I'm here.